Hello, my name is Raniero. I go by Nero. My first appointment was August 3rd, my birthday of this year. I was in a very bad crisis situation. I was experiencing problems acquiring and keeping employment. I was dealing with suicidal ideation. I was dealing with all of these things because I was not getting the proper care that I was needing.
The Kind Clinic has registered nurses, they have doctors, and they have counselors that are specializing in this, both to provide financial assistance as well to counsel you on making sure you know the sexual risk that you're engaging in.
I also receive PrEP care here as well. PrEP is a HIV and AIDS prevention medication, which for me, it was a natural decision to go ahead and become a PrEP patient as well after I got far enough on my gender care, simply because I was getting more confident, entered into a relationship, things like that.
For someone like me, it provides an opportunity to have safer sex.
Our clinic, this is what we do. And so we have all experienced and seen hundreds of patients throughout just the time we've been open. And we have a very deep understanding of the medications, the side effects, the risks, the benefits, and how to advise the patients on how to best use the medication to enhance their life. We have equipment that will allow us to check people's blood and get the result within 20 minutes right in the clinic. And we have the latest 4th generation HIV test that we can get the results within 1 minute at our clinic. So we will then be able to, instead of having the patients wait, we can prescribe the medication and get them started on the medication that day that they come in.
It's a pretty beautiful moment when you think about, where we were, where we are now. We started with a few patients and then a few more, and, in a year's time we had 600, and then 800. And to take away this fear of this lifelong illness is a pretty amazing thing.
We have an opportunity at this point to really eliminate this disease and this virus from our community. Adding PrEP to people's way of life, letting them live the lives that they want to have, is super exciting. It's very empowering. We're meeting people where they are.
PrEP has helped me tremendously by, it educated me and it provided a safe way for me for something that I couldn't, because it was going to be hard for me to be in a relationship because I knew I couldn't engage sexually, because I always had that fear of, I don't ever want to get HIV or anything. But PrEP helped me. And me talking to my doctor, coming here to the clinic and talking to them, it took a lot of stress off of me.
The medical care component of everything that we provide is at no cost to the patient. And we've been able to do that, through really committed volunteers in the beginning, being able to do some fundraising and absorb the cost for laboratory tests, for addressing the needs for PrEP and now gender-affirming care. The ability to provide that has broken down that barrier of cost, and so people show up. They don't have to choose.
For all of us who lived through the AIDS crisis or even lived with AIDS itself, we've seen so many of our family, friends, and neighbors die from this disease that as we have gotten through it, I think that we have an obligation and duty to really finish this fight.
This is the way to turn this disease around. It is part of our hope for the Austin community that we can take patients who would normally not have the opportunity to talk about PrEP, who are at very high risk.
It's getting better. It's going to continue to get better. I'm starting to think about what I want to do with my life again.
However sexual life you want to live, they're here to help you. So without judging.
Kind means community and family to me.
One of the fundamental elements of kindness is that it's universal.
Regardless, financially, your socioeconomic or ethnicity, or your sexual behavior. That's what kind is here for.
Kind means doing the very best that you can for the people that you serve.
I think that kindness for all in the medical world means that patients can come in and feel that they are with their allies and not having to convince someone of something that they may need, that they're with people who already understand.